We start with President Uhuru Kenyatta has cancelled his one-week United States of America tour. The cancellation of the trip follows an abortive flight to Dubai, where he was to connect to a commercial flight to Los Angeles, California for the annual Milken Institute Global Conference. According to State House, the president's Kenya Air Force jet had to turn back because of a routine challenge occasioned by the military conflict in Yemen. But as KTN's Sam Ogina reports, security analysts think there is more to the abortive flight than the government is saying.
Sources privy to the president's flight plan now claims that in fact the president's jet was turned back in Eritrea owing to diplomatic differences between the two countries, and that Yemen conflict attributed to by government is a smokescreen to cover up the spat. The sources claim the president's jet, Kenya 1, lacked clearance to fly over the Eritrean airspace, and once airborne, the president's entourage was denied the permission to proceed within its flight path in the Eritrean airspace.
If this was a serious situation as it was, return home, the KDF could break the protocols and call their counterparts, the defense forces of those nations, and say, hey, we're in a distress. They have military bases out there that could receive the head of state.
The Kenya Air Force presidential jet is under the purview of the Air Force wing of the military. Given the security sensitivity of carrying the president, everything is done in a clandestine manner, including the name of the aircraft, the occupants of the aircraft, and its flight path. The president was to connect to a commercial flight in Dubai for the rest of his trip to the United States.
Didn't our friendship extend to the point of, please, we need to land here? Then if our friends there could not help us land our president and avoid this embarrassment, then those are not our friends. In fact, diplomatic questions should be asked. Why didn't you provide clearance for our president?
But taking the government narrative as the true account of the president's travel hitch, then who cleared the president to fly over Yemen, right over a country in the throes of a full-blown military conflict? Since even commercial airlines are rerouting their flights, did someone put the president's security at risk?
Ignorance is never a defense. So we expect to see heads rolling on this one. This is very, very serious. But again, I assure you, nothing will happen.
Consequently, President Uhuru Kenyatta finds himself in an awkward position of having to return to base, cancelling his week-long trip to the United States, where he was to attend the annual Milken Institute Global Conference that brings together world leaders to deliberate on the world's toughest challenges. Sam Ogina, KTN.